Listening to NVC for the first semi-final of the Intel Extreme Masters Grand Finals held at Seabit. And this is the first map lost well between Rapha and Spart1e. Of course, last time both of these players met, it was in the group stage, and Spart1e won Vertical Vengeance and Furious Heights, losing Hectic. So not played this map yet this tournament. Looking forward to this, watching Rapha, who has that yellow armor in LG. Doesn't have a rocket launcher, so what Rapha's going to be looking to do is deny that LG from Spart1e as much as possible, without giving away too much position on the other items for him that he might want to get into. Spart1e, of course, having that Mega in red, so technically Spart1e's looking better, and already we can see Rapha by that yellow in LG. Spart1e's managed to get onto it though, so Rapha perhaps not looking for the damage he wanted, but still not too shabby. Actually in position here to maybe get on red, but Rapha's in a good position for damage on the upper level, so Spart1e's actually going to have to give up red and go for Mega. And not too bad for him, there's a few shards he needs to get on another yellow. I think Rapha will be in position to deny that LG yellow though, so Spart1e probably have to look for the other one. And look at this, actually Rapha's going to catch him off guard. Spart1e got to be very careful now. He doesn't want to lose a frag this early into DM13, and he could lose it, 59 HP. Rapha though looks like he's going to be more contemplating. And why is Spart1e going for this fight? Actually Rapha has no armor himself, and I did not know that. So actually, quite a smart move by Spart1e there. It's a shame he didn't really connect with enough of that LG. Of course, trying not to be too biased, considering Spart1e is our European compadre. Rapha's the man to watch at the moment. Red's on his spot. Oh, he's by that upper mega health at the moment, watching Rapha. He's able to just deny that or delay that red armor for as long as he wants at the moment. Got to be careful the Spart1e doesn't get the spawn, and he will do, but he has no weapons here. He managed to pick up the shotgun. Rapha needs to take this mega and probably just back out of it. Let me rocket jump up to the upper level to deny the rocket launcher, which has got to be his goal at the moment, or at least for this foreseeable time being. And now he can look to pick up the other armors and items. So this is a great position now for Rapha. Spart1e doesn't have the weapons he needs to hold too defensively. Rapha's given up that red, but again, you know, he doesn't have those weapons, Spart1e, so... Oh, how did Rapha get surprised there? Spart1e, nice push in with the rockets, and... Actually, where did he get that rocket launcher from? I don't know whether he picked it up off the spawn or I'm just blind, but... somehow managed to get it anyway and pick up that frag. So Rapha's going to come in aggressive off the spawn and go back into the lead 2-1. Rapha's in position for this mega, just going to look to hold middle ground here. Might be fun. Spart1e doesn't have an LG to push in, so... should be Rapha's for the taking. Although he's doing very, very slow route, so actually not going to get in it at all. Spart1e's going to take that one for free, which I'm quite surprised about. But Rapha obviously has a different plan for the next minute or so. Does have around about 100 armor advantage, but Spart1e does have that health advantage, so if Spart1e can get on at least one more yellow, he's going to be in a good position, but Rapha's not trying to let him out of here for free. Spart1e will manage to get out though. This red should be hit. Any grenades coming down to stop him. And can he get to Mega now? I don't think Rapha has a time, so yes. And I think Rapha got a time on that. I'm not quite sure. I was watching Spart1e, so... we'll see. Rapha does have around about 200 armor now, so if he can at least hit one direct rocket, he'll be in a good position to get out of the fight and get out of it well for the next mega. But wow, what a meet here as Rapha goes down to 61. Still not enough though for Spart1e. And here we go, megas in 8 seconds. Both players have even health stack. Let's see what Rapha wants to do. This time he's pushing in for it. So giving away to Spart1e though, who drops down. Guys, seems to be a common case now on this map, at least for Spart1e and Rapha so far, where Rapha just doesn't expect Spart1e to drop down, or at least he's turning a split second too early. So typical score here on DM13 so far. Rapha this time, surprising Spart1e. Mega and Red spawning same time.
5-minute warning.
No player getting both of them just yet either. Rapha just settling for that mega health, giving the red away from Spart1e. But that's not too much of a problem. Just the problem is if he keeps getting surprised by Spart1e when he's in full control, it doesn't really leave him with any kind of room to go in for a push. And nice rocket there from Rapha, but again that health from Rapha is just ticking down. And soon enough, it's going to be no advantage at all for Rapha. Oh wow, strange pushing from Spart1e with that plasma is actually going to work out as Rapha hits the rocket against the wall. Loses quite a lot of HP and he's down to 52 HP now. Not even going to be able to go for the red or mega, he's just going to have to back at it. No, he's going to be cheeky and going for the red. Spart1e's going to allow that. Very, very surprised. That was such a good opportunity for Spart1e there. Trapped by Spart1e though. Better rocket as well. We'll pick that up to 2-2 now. Red armor's in 3 seconds. Rapha got the last one, remember, after Spart1e got at him. Spart1e's probably going to be able to get this in position though. Nice rocket from Rapha. Rapha has no armor, but he can look to at least hit another one. And here, Rapha has taken Spart1e down to a very low health with Spart1e screaming. So Rapha's just going to be more concerned about not letting these armors go to him, because he has a really good advantage if he can deny them. That's exactly what he's trying to do at the moment. Actually having to let that upper yellow go. Opting not to go for the other one. Instead to go for the red, maybe now for the other yellow, no. Can actually let Spart1e for it. Although even Spart1e's not gone for it, which is interesting. Maybe he doesn't know. Mega's in a couple of seconds though. It's such a close game as we enter the last 3 minutes. Spart1e again with no armor. And I guess being the semi-final, no player really wants to go too aggressive, you know, old Avec style too early and put it down to maybe a 50-50 gamble. I'd probably say in the tournament these two players' styles clash almost the most, along with maybe Cypher, his aggression, who isn't in it anymore, of course. Or Stammy, maybe. Actually, Rapha going to have a nice exchange there. 3-2 now, 2 minutes remaining. What's Rapha got off this as well? 79-50, so actually Spart1e's not too worse off, actually. He doesn't have the rocket launcher, but he has that LG, so if we can get out to middle level as Rapha perhaps goes towards that mega. Rapha's actually saw him now at that upper yellow, so he's going to be increasingly more difficult, but he needs to get a mega time, and Spart1e doesn't have it. Maybe he can predict the mega from Rapha's exit there. It as well. He has hit the time, so Spart1e has to do something, and it's not going to be for the next 30 seconds either. He has the rocket, so maybe actually Mega's in 12. We'll see what he can do. He's not middle level yet. Rapha's already there trying to control it. I don't think Spart1e's going to be able to get out unless he takes the lower level, and this is actually exactly what he's going to do. Rapha hit that first good rocket though. Spart1e's going to have to surely back out. As well, looking like perhaps a Rapha win here with only 1 minute remaining, 9 HP for Spart1e. Can't even afford to just go in aggressive, die and get a better spawn here, so you have to find the 50, and there's probably going to be a 25 there as well, but he's not gone for it. Going for the 5s instead, and probably one more armor in him. Maybe he can steal the mega. Oh, lucky rocket there that could have knocked Rapha into the lava may have helped, but only 30 seconds now watching Spart1e. Rapha might even just go all out aggressive and surprise Spart1e, which I think would be a good decision considering Spart1e's going to be trying to pick up a last minute armor. It isn't going to happen either, so he's going to have to hope for a miracle. 12 seconds remaining now. It's actually going to catch Rapha out, but Rapha actually in a smart position here to just use what he's got to take this first map. Lostwell, a map that hasn't been played between these two participants this tournament, will go in favour of Rapha 4-2. Yeah, very sorry about my yes ready bind, guys. It's just bounced on my scroll wheel, and my Death Adder scroll wheel isn't the best.
Vote now.
So, on to second map now, Aero Walk. Best of 5, remember. It is Lost World, Aero Walk, Hectic, Vertical Vengeance, and Dismemberment. I'll unbind it.
Prepare to fight.
To lie very quickly here on second map. Watching Rapha off the spawn. I'm going to guess this is probably his, considering he's played so well on it all tournament. But then you would say he's a very good every map player, so honestly I'm not quite sure. I was just given the 5 map. And Spart1e actually in control at the moment, although he has no armor, not opted to go for red just yet. Finally moving over with a 225 to replenish that health that he just lost. Nice rail as well onto Rapha. Spart1e obviously very comfortable on hit. Have to see how on Rapha's rails are. Almost a nice move to catch Rapha out by that yellow armor, but such good rockets from Rapha.
You have lost the lead.
1-0 now to Spart1e. He's got 121 health off the spawn as well. Very early, I thought he may wait up there for the rail shot, but right on the spot. Rapha needs to make sure he doesn't give up all items, and he has managed to get himself a yellow and a green. Green giving 25, yellow 50, red 100. Spart1e just trying to keep Rapha back before this mega, and he's got to be careful now. Red's going to be spawning, and Rapha's got the upper ground here. Spart1e not even looking for the rail, too worried about those grenades. Perhaps going to hit the exit rail though. Rapha's going to hit 2 of his own, or 1 of his own. And another Rapha's aim coming on then. And Spart1e's in almost fear of losing control. Rapha again taking red armor. Hopefully Spart1e will get this mega, he needs it. Then he needs to get the yellow armor which is spawning. Rapha's going to try catch him out there. Not quite. Really, this seems like it's just going to come down to who hits more rails than the other in a fight. There's one from Spart1e, there's the second from Spart1e. Can he hit the third? No, he can't finish him off. 33 for Rapha. That 25 selling put him to 58. Rail, of course, doing 80 damage, so one more rail will finish Rapha. Gonna make the jump to red. That's gonna save him a little bit. May even do smart to rocket jump off the wall. That's exactly what he's gonna do. It's gonna save him as well. Spart1e will get this mega. Where can Rapha find health? There's a 25 for him, and green behind. And now there's a wall before the 225, so he's got to be very, very careful. There's a 25 below the lower teleport. Maybe that's what he's going to be looking to drop down to. But if he does that, he'll lose position. In comes the 5. Spart1e should surely win this to make this 2-0, yes. Comes off very nice off the spawn as well. 150 to 100 with that red. He can surely pick up a second frag. He knows this yellow armor top. Making sure he gets that mega. And 3-0 now. And hitting the spawn rockets around. 18 HP, there's some 5s, but even then, I'm going to help him. He needs to get that rail in. Spart1e knows exactly what he's doing. 4-0 now. Around about a frag a minute at the moment. And certainly 4-0 you can bring back in almost 30 seconds if you're very clever about it. And prepared to go the avec aggressive that we perhaps missed this tournament. Rapha's managed to get in on this red armor though, and somehow clawing back control here. Spart1e giving away his advantage. Watching Rapha at the moment. We've got red and mega spawning at the same time. Rapha will be looking more for the mega health than the red because he has that 100 armor. May look for the damage first though, which is looks like exactly what he's going to do. It's a nice passive LG. 31 HP for Spart1e. Still got 2 rails in him. There's the 25 Rapha should have perhaps taken earlier, but either way he's in control and in the offensive. Picking up his first frag now. He's looking even better off the spawn, better than Spart1e has off any of his. Mega in 4 seconds. Don't know why Spart1e's attacking, but great rockets. Either way, Rapha's going to be able to get in on it.
5-minute warning.
I really don't know how that worked out for him. He's now brought this, I mean, I say quite even. Rapha has no armor, is what I'm getting at. Going to be able to get this red, and had he not taken that rocket, could have perhaps pushed really, really aggressive for the frag. We know how strong this Spart1e's aim can be when he wants it to be. A very aggressive Rapha picks up his third. Mega's in 5 seconds. He'll be able to get this and charge around to red armor in time. Although maybe not now. He's been a little bit slow, so he'll be looking for the exit. LG again, maybe. Yes, that's exactly what he's going to do. Easy frag here. Perhaps no. Spart1e maybe getting out of here. Rapha missing that rail. Just going down. Rapha down at 84, and he's really, really cutting it fine here on arrow walk. He's played very nicely off the spawn though. Gotta give Rapha that. Getting in on red, no 25s for Spart1e to pick up just yet. The Mega's up in a second. Spart1e at least needs to get a time on it. Hits the railgun as well. There's the 225s. He knows Rapha's probably going to come in aggressive for the red, either up high or down low to deal that LG damage, so he's going to at least not let him do that. Instead they're going to actually meet in a fight here. Rapha's going to come aggressive with the LG, probably pick up the frag. 5-4 now. This time looking a little better off the spawn, Rapha, but he's been playing well regardless. Oh, what was that, Spart1e? Bit of a unfortunate fail there with the grenades and the bounces, maybe trying to dummy Rapha a little bit. Wasn't quite working right. Rapha again hitting that initial railgun, not hitting the second, but it doesn't matter because just 2 stacked. Spart1e needs to do something quick. Nice rockets by Rapha. Even better round from Spart1e. This is his opening now. 2 minutes, 30 seconds remaining. If he can get this red and get on the Mega in 20 seconds, could even possibly win this map because it's going to be the main Mega that's going to decide the next minute and a half. Rapha though hitting those rails that matter. Has to be very, very, very careful. Mega's in 2 seconds. Spart1e's not actually going to go for it. He's going to give it to Rapha, and I don't think this is going to be the best of ideas because he only has 47 HP. 225 though now to replenish it, but Rapha has 200 HP, and Spart1e really has to come back a frag. I'm watching Rapha now on the defensive rather than Spart1e who needs to get the kill because it is Rapha who has to make the mistake. Great rockets by Rapha, and this HP is going to save him here in this fight just to pick up Mega as well, and that, guys, is probably going to be game as he goes 200, 100. I can't see Spart1e coming back 2 frags against Rapha. Just played too well with his defensive rockets. Nice little surprise by Spart1e.
1 minute warning.
You never know, Rapha's now down to 120 as they allowed himself to get hit a couple of times, now down to 99. This problem is Spy doesn't have any armor. It's really not going to help him out in this fight. There's a couple of nice rails, 52 to 50 now for Rapha, watching Spart1e on the offensive with that railgun. And that is going to be a good game, guys. 9 to 6 now. Just Rapha 175. And essentially, Spy went up with the lead and the map control for the first 4 or 5 frags, then lost it to Rapha, and Rapha hasn't given it up since. And when he was close, he just hit the shots that mattered. 11 to 6 here on second map. So Rapha now in contention to take this in 3. Roswell and Aerowalk. So off to Hectic we do go.
Vote now. Vote passed.
I think the last time we saw these two players have such a lead on each other was maybe QuakeCon, and I think Rapha was leading, or Spart1e was leading 2-0, and then Rapha won 3-2, maybe. So we've got an opposite match here today, and I say that lightly because I think that was QuakeCon 2009, so a long time ago certainly.
Prepare to fight.
But here we go on Hectic. We've seen both players play this map very well. I think Rapha arguably better than Spart1e, so looking at the earlier results though, I think, yeah, 26 to 2 earlier in the group game, so Rapha going to be feeling very, very comfortable here. So we see this first exchange, Rapha going the frag. We'll take this yellow, the 225s, and all about this next red armor. Spy needs to make sure he has a railgun and gets damage onto it. Can't afford to let Rapha have it for free. What he's going to do, 2 nice place rails. This actually could put him in a good position for this Mega, and whilst this Mega is a massive death bit, if he can get it. Just for free as well. Just to find a bit of armor. There's a few shards there, but I think Spy's going to be more concerned about holding middle map for this red armor, and actually nice push in from Rapha, almost eliminated all of that HP. Just 12 remaining, not going to connect with the rail either, so red is going to be given to Rapha, and unlucky moment there for Spart1e. And again, probably convert up the spawn here. Nice LG from Spart1e though. Rapha actually going to back out of there, not willing to take that additional rail and risk having a worse encounter off the spawn. Well, it's trapped in the Mega, and that's what I mean about that death pit, guys. It really is very awkward to get out of if you get stuck. Rapha in a position to go up 200 here as well, which would be very bad for Spart1e considering he has no armor. He's got to look to steal this Mega. I almost feel like he has to. But if he goes through now, he's going to be trapped. Perhaps no. 2 nice rockets, only 44 HP for Rapha, but 2 stacks, so Spy really can't be looking for the frag here. Got to look to keep himself alive. No armor's available to him. Green for him now though, which will help him a little bit, but Rapha can just play a little bit too carelessly here. But actually, nice rockets and Spy here. Rapha's still, though, 2 stacked, as I say. He's doing what he needs to, though, Spart1e. Rapha's route. Gonna finish him off either way. And great rocket off the spawn as well. So, I mean, Spart1e's doing a good job of dealing damage out, but Rapha just has too good a control on all these items. Look at how spread out they are. We've got 7 seconds for yellow, then another additional 5 to get to mega, and then an additional 15 or 10, sorry, to get to red. It really is going to be almost impossible at the moment for Spart1e to do anything. Just stacking up on green armors. There we go, takes the red Rapha, rewatch him, then I'll move to yellow armor, deny that, delay it a little bit so he's got the time to get between both of them. Also the fact he doesn't actually need it because he's got 190 armor. He'll probably even go for mega this time as well, I think. So I mean, Rapha cannot be in a better position right now. I mean, the only issue I guess he has is if Spart1e gets a good kill and comes out with a few decent items, you know, it's going to be difficult for him, but he's now gathered 54 armor, so if he can hold on and perhaps pick up his green armor's been stolen now, and this is so awful for Spart1e, but as I say, if he could do something, he's only got 6 frags to roll back, and we've seen massive comebacks on this map. Again, mega, yellow, we'll probably go to Rapha. He should be able to go over to that yellow before Spart1e. Though Spart1e's got a decent position, but I think he's going to have to back off. Actually, Rapha's going to pick up the frag and take the yellow. Move over to red now. Just total map domination at the moment. Yellow and mega at the same time. I don't know if Spart1e has any clue of the times, but he's going to at least need to get on one of them. And look at this, Rapha trying to catch him out on the mega, and I could hear the plasma.
5-minute warning.
Maybe Spart1e's sound wasn't enough. Nice 2 rounds from Spart1e. Let's watch him now. This is a good opportunity for him. Double frag. Who gets the better spawn? Spart1e gets the... Actually, Spart1e's going to get on this red here. What are Rapha's rockets like then? Great rail from Spart1e, but just not enough. 14 HP for Rapha. Going to build himself back up, and if you're going to give anything to Spart1e, it's these awesome flick rides. Sadly, 12-1 now. It's looking very grim for Spart1e. Looks like Rapha will be taking this in 3. Very close DM13. Close arrow walk. Just a well-practiced Rapha here on Hectic, I think. Getting full map blocking, playing the item times very, very well. We'll see, maybe Spike will pick up a few frags. Maybe Rapha will make a mistake. Who knows, it'll be unlikely. It'll be possible. Rapha only 45 HP now. Going to be the first time that Spike can perhaps get a full map block. The times are a little bit separated. Red's up on his spot. Spart1e's not yet gone for it, looking for the frag, which arguably he needs to do. Oh, he's going to let Rapha in on this red. Rapha even might get out. No, he won't, but there's a yellow armor for Spike to grab. Where is Rapha going to spawn? Taking the green, he's got some shards. The problem Spart1e has, he only has 95 armor, so he's going to get shaved off very quickly. Probably 2 rockets. And there we go, look at those rockets. Oh my god, a third. 3 direct rockets. I mean, those 2 rockets shaved off the armor, but I mean, to hit 3, it's just ridiculous. SLG from Spart1e, but really just have a bit of fun time now. Have a bit of Spart1e party time. As he runs down the clock and gets as many frags as he can. Perhaps for the frag movie, as he will be going home, or not going home, but moving to the consolation final, the 3rd place. But what we can say, ladies and gents, is that Spart1e again performing on LAN. Good stats, 35 LG, 28 railgun, against 32 LG and 38 railgun of SK Rapha, so a Fnatic player not aiming bad by any means, just literally has been all about this item control, as I keep saying. And of course Rapha's rockets.
Warning.
And I mean, people in IRC saying Spart1e missed all rounds. Well, I mean, he did miss quite a lot, but he also hit some phenomenal ones, so it's just a shame. And every time he did that, Rapha was in such low HP that he still got away anyway. And had those full items locked down. Really just didn't give Spart1e any room to do anything.
Impressive.
Final round, we're going to finish off Spart1e, and Rapha leading 20-8 here on Hectic, taking this in 3, both Lost World and Aero Walk. Arguably some of Rapha's strongest maps there. Well played to Rapha. Commiserations to Spart1e, but thank you very much, Spart1e, for playing in the Intel Extreme Masters, and good luck in the consolation final, which I think is going to be tomorrow, along with Rapha's grand final, who he'll be playing either Cooler or Strengths. And I think Cooler vs Strengths is in a couple of hours, right, Trance? 1:30 CET, so I guess 3.5 hours for me, and 3.5 hours for all of you, actually. And yeah, it has been very early this morning, so I apologise for my, I don't know, I'm not going to apologise. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching. We have been Level Up TV, and this has been the Intel Extreme Masters semi-final between Rapha and Spart1e. Congratulations, Rapha.